We have already seen, uh, we have already discussed about the Khoa, how Khoa is the important one. Uh, we have already discussed about the name of the different types of the name of the different names of the Khoa. That is the Khoya, Maya, Mawa, Kawa, or the Pankova, and about 7% of milk produced in India is converted to the Khoa. Then the various milk products, very popular indigenous milk products, are prepared by using this Khoa, that is gulab jamun, kalakand, parfait, and we have also seen the various methods or which are used in preparation of the Khoa, very new technologies. Then we have seen the definition according to the food safety standards regulation 2011, and we have also seen the definition according to the PFA rules 1976. So I'm not going in detail because we have already seen the definitions. Then again we have seen the composition of Khoa. Composition of Khoa means the food and nutritive value of the Khoa. So how important Khoa is that we can say we can say by studying the various moisture content. It contains the moisture, the fat, the protein, lactose, ash, and and iron. So due to all these components, the Khoa becomes a very nutritive one. Then we have already seen the various types of the Khoa, that is the Pindi, then Dhap, and Danedar. So these are the three different types of the Khoa that we have already seen in our previous lecture. And in this lecture, we are going to see in detail the preparation of the Khoa. How Khoa is prepared at household level, at industrial level. So the preparation of Khoa is totally depends on the quantity of milk available for the conversion. If we have just 1 to 2 liters of the milk, and in that case we are using the continuous method or the improved batch method, so in that case it is not possible. So if we have the 1000 liters of the milk and we are using the traditional method, so in that case the traditional method of preparation of Khoa is not feasible. So in this case we will go for the continuous method, or we will go for the improved batch method. It means at the industrial level. Okay, so it depends on the quantity of the milk available for the conversion. So by this, on this way or on this basis only, the preparation of Khoa is, the methods of the Khoa is classified or divided into 3 different basic methods. That is, number 1 is the traditional method, second one is the improved batch method, and third one is the continuous method. So let's see the first method, that is the traditional method of Khoa preparation. How the Khoa is prepared by traditional method. So let's see. This is the flow diagram for the preparation of the Khoa by the traditional method. The first one is the receiving milk, second one is the boiling of milk in karai, third one is the stirring continuously in circular motion, fourth one is the signs of showing the level bottom of the karai, and after this the Khoa. Right? We are going to in detail to discuss the point which is given here in this flow diagram. The first one is the receiving milk. Again, what do you mean by the receiving milk? The receiving milk means the milk should be taken for the preparation of the Khoa, and when we are taking the milk for the preparation of the khoa, that milk should be clean, that milk should be fresh, that milk should not contain any extraneous material. So only that kind of milk is taken for the preparation of the khoa. After receiving milk, the second step is preheating. Preheating means the heating milk at the temperature of 35 to 40 degrees Celsius. And why this milk is preheated at the 35 to 40 degrees Celsius? Generally, in traditional method, this is not followed. This step is not followed. I am just telling you for your kind information. Keep in mind at industrial level, milk is preheated, and it is preheated at the temperature of 35 to 40 degrees Celsius. And why it is heated? Because after the preheating process, the next step is the filtration. So for efficient clarification and filtration process, the milk is preheated. And when milk is preheated, then it becomes very easy for the next step, that is the clarification and filtration process. But in traditional method, when milk is taken, it is clarified or strained by using the strainer which is available at home, and then it is directly taken into karai. It is directly taken into karai, and then it is heated or boiled in karai. It is taken in karai, then it is boiled in karai. And milk is stirred vigorously and constantly with a circular motion. So when milk is vigorously stirred in circular motion, what will happen? The maximum moisture will evaporate. So the third stage is the stirring continuously in circular motion. Why in circular motions? When we stir the milk continuously in circular motion, the maximum moisture will evaporate from the karai. The moisture which is available in that milk, that will get evaporated. So by this way, what happens? Constantly evaporation of moisture takes place and the milk thickens progressively. So for the process is similar to the kheer preparation. So due to these circular motions, milk becomes more thicker and thicker. And the last stage of the khoa is that it shows the signs of leaving of the karai. When it shows the signs of leaving the karai, in that case, we can say that now the khoa is ready to take outside the karai. So this is the last stage of showing the leaving bottom of the karai, and after this the heating is stopped, and the final product which is obtained in karai, that is the khoa. So this is the traditional way of preparation of the khoa. Again we will see the method of traditional methods. Just take 2 to 3 liters of the milk in karai, then boil that milk in karai, and then continuously in circular motion milk should be stirred. So the maximum moisture will evaporate from that milk. And by this way, by continuously stirring comes scraping process, milk thickens, and it shows the signs of leaving the bottom of the karai. So this is the final step, or this is the sign that its sign shows that the khoa is now ready. So this is the traditional method, and this by this way the khoa is prepared at home. Next method is improved batch method. This method is also similar to the traditional method. Just by in this method, the traditional wood fire is not used as a heating medium. In this, LPG gas is used as a heating medium, and the methods are the quite same. That is the receiving milk, boiling of milk in stainless steel jacketed pan. So this is the stainless steel jacketed pan in which the milk is taken, and then automatic stirring continuously in circular motions. Then this pan move continuously, and here in this pan scraper is given. So instead of human being, the mechanical scraper is given here. The milk is taken, and then when the machine is start, so this pan or these scrapers start to move, and continuously heating is provided from this side. When the continuously heating is provided, this pan moves. So as a result, the maximum moisture get evaporated from this pan, and it rotates around 96 to 100 rotation per minute. So, and again, the last sign of the Khoa is that it shows the leaving of the bottom. When the Khoa shows the signs of leaving of the bottom, in that case we can say that the Khoa is now ready. So the final product is the Khoa. It is quite similar to the traditional method. Just in this, an equipment, that is the scrap, this surface scraper is used for the preparation of this Khoa. So it is quite similar to the traditional method. Next one is the continuous method. In this method, the steam jacketed drum heater with the rotary scraper is given. So here the heating medium is used, that is the steam. Steam is used as a heating medium to open steam jacketed pans with the outlet valves. So the two steam jacketed pans are provided here with the outlet valves, and two sets of the scrapers for the pans, a power drive for the scrapers. Scrapers are moved with the help of the power drive, and they cover to prevent any dust or dirt falling into it. So in this method also, as like the previous method, the same principle is used. Milk is taken, milk is continuously supplied to this system, and it is continuously heated. When the milk get thickens, then it again provided to the second jacketed pan, and in this again the maximum moisture is evaporated by using the steam. And then when the Khoa again in this method also, it shows the sign of leaving the bottom, and the Khoa is taken outside this machine, that is the equipment prototype. In this continuous method, it means the continuously milk is supplied to this machine to for the preparation of the Khoa. So this is the third method, that is the continuous method. Just keep it in mind, in this method two different drums are provided for the heating, and means the steam jacketed drum heater with a rotary scraper. It means they are having the rotary scraper heater with rotary scraper, and due to these scrapers, the continuously moisture is evaporated from the milk, and when the milk get thickens, it is transferred to the second jacketed pans, and from where again the moisture is continuously evaporating. So in this way the Khoa is prepared in this method, that is the continuous method. And this is the flow diagram which is given here for the continuous method. Same steps are also here: receiving milk, rotary scraper start, and a steam line valve for jacket open, boiling of milk for 10 to 15 minutes, and then concentrate 2.5. So this is the flow diagram for the third method, that is the continuous method. Again, the receiving milk. In this step, we have to take the milk which is clean, which is the fresh, and which is not having any sediment present in it. Only that kind of milk is taken, and only then, if the quality of this raw milk is the superior one, then only the superior quality of Khoa will be produced. So for this purpose, we have to take the milk which is having the superior quality. After the receiving the milk, the rotary scrapers start and streamline one for the jacket opens. As we have seen in previous slides, the image of the continuous method. So this is the equipment which is used at the industrial level for the continuous preparation of the Khoa. And in this, the rotary scraper starts and streamlines one for the jacket open. And when it is open, the milk start to boil, and the milk should be boiled for 10 to 15 minutes, and it is concentrated 2.5 times. And this concentrated milk is drawn in first pan. After this concentration, this concentration, that is the 2.5 times, this milk is taken in the first pan, and then again in the first pan it is heated and scrapped for 7 to 8 minutes. After the heating and scrapping for 7 to 8 minutes, this concentrated milk is drawn in second pan, where this milk is again heated and scrapped for more 6 to 7 minutes, and this milk is concentrated to 4 to 5 times. And after this concentration, when this concentration attains, then the heating is stopped, and the final, and then this Khoa is removed from this valve. Valve is open, and the Khoa is taken outside the second pan. So this is the second stage. This is the third method of continuous Khoa production. So again, let's see the flow diagram of continuous method. The first point is the receiving milk. You have got the point. What do you mean by the receiving milk? It means only the superior quality of milk is taken for the preparation of the Khoa. It means the milk should be clean. It should not contain any sediment. It should not contain any extraneous material. So only that kind of the milk is taken for the preparation of the Khoa. Then this milk is taken for the next step, that is the rotary scraper starts and streamline valve for the jacket open. Then the milk is boiled here for 10 to 15 minutes and concentrated up to 2.5 times. It means that the milk is more concentrated here. It means if we have taken the 1 liter of milk, there, when the milk is concentrated and boiled, the quantity of 1 liter milk should be reduced to less than 500 ml. It means it is in between 400 ml to 500 ml. Okay, so this is called as the 2.5 times concentrations. Then the next step is this concentrated milk is taken to the first pan, and again it is heated for 7 to 8 minutes, and during heating it is continuously scrapped, the scrappers which is provided in that the first pan. Then it is transferred to the second pan, and again it is heated and scrapped for more 6 to 7 minutes, and the final concentration attained when it becomes 4 to 5 times concentrated milk. So after this concentration, the final the final is the final it means the final step is the Khoa. So after these concentrations we get our product, that is the Khoa. So this is the continuous method of the Khoa preparation. Next point, which is very important one, as we know that the Khoa is having the very low shelf life. At refrigerator storage conditions, Khoa remains uh, up to 4 to 5 days. Uh, sorry, up to 6 to 7 days. It means for a week we can store Khoa as refrigerator storage conditions, but without the refrigerator conditions, uh, we can store Khoa up to 2 to 3 days at this room temperature. Uh, the moisture, temperature, bacteriological quality of the raw milk, hygienic conditions, storage, types of package, and method of packaging. So, all these points are concerned with the shelf life of the Khoa. The how much moisture is present in that Khoa. So, it decides the keeping quality of Khoa. At what temperature you store the Khoa, that is also very important. Bacteriological quality of raw milk, the which quality of the raw milk you have used for the preparation of Khoa, that is also very important. The hygienic condition, it means in which condition you have prepared the Khoa, that is also very important one. And storage, it means at what temperature you have stored the Khoa, that is also very important one. Type of the packaging material which you have used for the packaging of the Khoa, that is also very important one. So all these factors directly affects on the shelf life of the Khoa. So we have to control all these factors. When we control all these factors, then only we will get the we can enhance the shelf life of the Khoa. Without all these factors, it's not possible to enhance the shelf life of the Khoa. So we have to care about all these factors. Then, storage of Khoa at low temperature, that is the 5 to 10 degrees Celsius, through enhances the keeping quality. As I told you earlier, all these factors are very important one, and all these factors affects on the shelf life of Khoa. So we have to control all these factors. Here also, in this point also, the storage of Khoa at low temperature. It means if we store the Khoa at low temperature, that is the 5 to 10 degrees Celsius, so it helps to enhance the shelf life of the Khoa. Also, we can control the body and texture of Khoa. So for this purpose, the packaging is very important. Packaging materials which we are using, those materials are also very important. So in this case, this is the order which is this is the increasing order of various packaging materials in which uh, we will get the more shelf life. If we are using the open tray, so open tray is having very low keeping quality. It means that in this type we will have the Khoa, or it will the keeping quality of Khoa will be very low, that is the 2 to 3 days only. When instead of using the open tray, if we use the parchment paper, then again the keeping quality of the Khoa will increase. But instead of parchment paper, if we use the LDP, that's a low density polyethylene, then again the keeping quality of Khoa will be enhanced. Then again, if we use the food grade HDP, high density polyethylene, then again the keeping quality of a Khoa will be again enhanced. And again, if we use the laminates, again the keeping quality of Khoa will be increased for more days. And if we use the tins for the as a packaging material for this Khoa, then again the keeping quality of the Khoa will be again increased for more days. So these are the various packaging materials which may be used for the packaging of the Khoa. And when we use all these packaging materials, then definitely we will get the Khoa which is having the more shelf life. So the Khoa should be packed. The Khoa should be packed under the aseptic environment conditions. So again, it will help to enhance the shelf life of the Khoa. So this is all about the packaging materials. In next lecture, we will see in detail the various Khoa based products. So for till today, this is enough. In next lecture, in coming lecture, we will see the various Khoa based products, how to prepare, uh, their method of preparation, their definition. Okay, so thank you very much.